And yes, Christmas is in full swing, and it's time for something that hasn't been on the channel for a long time. A mask toy! Bam! Yes, today we have the M.A.S.K Rhino. Wow, I love this. Never had it as a kid, always wanted it growing up. But I have a very interesting story about this. I was in like my late 20s, browsing AV forums. It was that long ago. There was a guy who bought some shop stock in Germany. He was like, I got some new unused stock. Anyone interested? I got a bundle of M.A.S.K stuff. And this was among it. And this was factory sealed when I received it. And it went with the rest of it in the attic for many, many years. But now it's back out for you guys. So let's have a candles. Alright. M.A.S.K Rhino. M.A.S.K tractor rig mobile defense unit with 2 action figures. Artwork is absolutely stunning. Ages 4 and up. Here we go. Includes vehicle, all-terrain transporter, Bruce Sato and Matt Tracker action figures and masks. And was at some point 19.99 in Tesco. Alright. So there's a side. Not English. Not English. Not English. Not English. And then, right, we'll try and turn it up the right way. Not English. Not English. Is any of it English? Yeah, there we go. Ordinary tractor rig quickly converts into mobile defense unit with separate all-terrain vehicle with dual suspension. Yeah, and then of course the other side is basically the same thing, but in a different language. So let's open this up, because I say I had opened this up many, many years back. And here we go. Oh, I do love this thing. I don't want to damage it. Come on. It doesn't want to come out, it wants to stay. No, light! Don't take me out of the box. Oh, there we go. And we put the box to one side because it's Christmassy and you guys like to see the Christmas stuff. Right. We have Piranha, Thunderhawk, Condor, Gator, Jackhammer, Rhino, Switchblade and Boulder Hill. And I tell you, in the future, when I do the Boulder Hill video, it'll be interesting because that thing is massive. And right, Rhino tractor rig, mobile defense unit to Bruce Sato and Matt Tracker. Yeah. So we have the instructions and the sticker sheet, which I actually did, and part, and then we have the ejector seat, all that, and all that goodness. Obviously there'll be a sign down there saying M.A.S.K toy care, blah blah blah. Right, so we'll pop that to one side, and we will have a look at the beauty that is the rig. I just need to remember where I've put the satellite dish. There it is. I know I have it, because I said this was like really, really new, and I did actually take it out and have it on display for a little while, which is why I got some loose bits. But there we go, look at that. Even got dust where I had it on display and not cleaned it, but that sounds normal for me. Just look at that. I mean, that has got to be one of the most gorgeous toys in the history of toys ever made. It's just wow, it's just fantastic. It's absolutely stunning. And of course it all goes weighted to the sides, and maybe I didn't clip that in because it's just falling off. So let's try again. Ah, there we go. You have to push it. You have to push it back as you put it in. And then we have Bruce, Matt. I mean, it's weird because I heard that. I mean, I can clean that up, the glass, but everyone says that about certain M.A.S.K vehicles. Right, so let's grab. Try not to break anything. Miss the tracker. Right. Ultra flash, if I remember correctly. Such a stunning figure. And his mask, of course. Of course, we had the holes in the top because in the UK we didn't want to suffocate. And then, okay, how's that happened? He's got his foot in the door. Okay, so let's put him back in, rearrange his foot. And we have his best friend, Mr. Bruce Sato, with Lift the Mask. I always coveted over this when I was a kid. I was so desperate to get this, but unfortunately, no, never had it. Right. So, first things first. Pop. That comes out. And we pop Brucey in there. A Brucey bonus. Whoa. And then for the transformation. Well, first of all, we got that one. Are you ready? Are you ready, guys? Still solid these days. And then, oh yeah, that's something we've got to show you in a minute. And I can't believe how loose that wing mirror has gone in the door. And then we pull that up. And the radar seriously does not want to stay in there. I got to try and figure out. See, it does go in there and clip. Right, and we have the missile. 3, 2, 1. Boom! And Cloud and Venom guys being defeated and so forth. And we have a look-ski in there. The radar dish that just did not want to stay on. Of course, you'd have Alex Sector working in there back in the day, which always surprised me that this never came with Alex when you thought it would have done. But no, and we have, I need to remember this, you pull them out, and then around and down, and you're supposed to go above the wheel, wouldn't they? A route, it's not even a word, out, and around and down, like so forth. But you know, that's obviously the command base type situation, and it just looks gorgeous. And I think I'm going to be putting this thing in millions of times. It fits in there, but it just seems to move it. It doesn't want to stay. And what have we got? Oh, I know what we've got to show. We'll do it with poor old Matt. Poor old Matt. We'll pop him in here. And obviously, this is subjective whether it's going to work. And we have to close the back part up because the radar does not want to stay up. Are we ready? Firing Matt in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whee! Okay, no, we need a good firing. Matt needs to shoot out of this door. No excuses. We'll do it again. 3, 2, 1. It definitely looked better in the cartoon. But yeah, so let's pop it back together. We shall pop the seat in like so. We'll pop Bruce in, ready to be fired out. We'll close that door, we'll push the bumper in. I mean, the bumper's cool, but I don't want to hit anything with that because I just think it will just shatter. And I like this. So this has many, many nostalgic memories of getting it off that guy in Germany. It's really weird. I remember when it turned up, I was so worried there's going to be extra costs, but it never was. And I was really chuffed. And it's just yeah. Well, obviously they must have bought it over here from Tesco and then imported it over there. And then we pop the back on. It just literally clips in there like so. And look at that. Absolutely just gorgeous. There is no other words for it. Absolutely stunning and gorgeous. And we'll pop the radar dish back on for the 90 millionth time. And, you know, as an adult, you kind of like, yeah, it's just full of memories. It's so cool. I mean, what a gorgeous vehicle Rhino was. Just amazing. I mean, I actually have 3 of these. 2 in the box, but only one's got the poly inserts. But yeah, so it's a Christmas video, it's a special video and a special memory of when I started recollecting masks, even though it took like 10 years after getting this one for me to recollect masks. So there we go, guys. That is the M.A.S.K Rhino featuring Bruce Sato and Matt Tracker. It's the mighty power that can save the day.